Have you ever felt completely lost, as if your heart has drifted away from Allah? That emptiness you feel is not a punishment. It's a reminder that your soul is seeking its true home. Every one of us experiences moments of doubt, distraction, or distance, but these moments are also opportunities to return. In this video, we'll explore practical, powerful ways to reconnect with Allah, revive your heart, and find the peace and guidance that only He can provide. Feeling distant from Allah often becomes a turning point for the heart. This feeling itself is a mercy, because it awakens you to the reality that your soul is longing for its Creator. When life becomes overwhelming, your heart naturally seeks the one who gives peace, clarity, and purpose. This inner discomfort is not a punishment. It is an invitation to return. Allah places a gentle restlessness inside you so you do not remain distracted by the world. Instead, you are guided back to reflection, humility, and sincerity. The very awareness of distance is the first step toward reconnection. Turning back to Allah begins with speaking to Him exactly as you are. Honest dua does not require eloquence or long phrases. It simply requires sincerity. When your heart feels heavy or confused, express your feelings openly to Allah, because He already knows what you carry. Honest dua rebuilds the connection by allowing your heart to soften and release what weighs you down. This type of dua is a conversation, not a performance. It reminds you that Allah listens even when your voice trembles and understands even when your words fall short. True return begins the moment you speak to Him with truthfulness. Allah's love for the servant who returns after slipping is a reminder of His endless mercy. Every human being makes mistakes, but what matters is the willingness to rise again and seek His closeness. Allah does not expect perfection. He values the effort of a heart that refuses to give up. When you turn back after falling, you show humility, dependence, and trust in His forgiveness. This return is honored by Allah because it reflects sincerity and hope in His compassion. Instead of distancing you for your errors, Allah draws you nearer when you seek Him with genuine regret and renewed intention. The story of Prophet Yunus Alaihi Salam beautifully illustrates how turning to Allah in moments of utter darkness brings relief. When he found himself in the belly of the whale, surrounded by layers of night, he had no means, no escape, and no one to call except Allah. Yet his heart remained firm, and he cried out with humility, acknowledging his own shortcomings. His sincere words were heard instantly, showing that no situation is too hopeless for Allah's help. This moment teaches that even when everything around you feels closed, one sincere call to Allah can open a way forward that you could never imagine. The companions Razi Allah Tala Anhum were known for their quick return to Allah whenever they felt themselves slipping. Their hearts were deeply aware of their spiritual state, and they never allowed mistakes to create distance between them and their Lord. Instead of delaying repentance, they immediately corrected their course, seeking forgiveness with humility and renewed commitment. This consistent awareness kept their hearts pure and connected. They understood that returning to Allah was not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strong faith. Their example shows that staying close to Allah is about constant realignment, not perfection, and that every return strengthens the heart. Reconnecting with Allah through small, consistent acts creates a steady rhythm of remembrance in your life. When actions are simple, the heart engages more sincerely, without feeling overwhelmed. These small deeds slowly rebuild spiritual strength and clear the inner clutter that distances you from Allah. Whether it is a brief moment of remembrance, a short supplication, or a quiet pause to realign your intentions, each act nourishes the soul. Consistency carries far more weight than intensity because it keeps your heart anchored throughout the day. Through these humble efforts, your connection with Allah deepens naturally, bringing calm, clarity, and renewed purpose. One sincere sajda and a quiet moment before Fajr have a unique power to soften the heart. In sajda, you experience the closest position a human can be to Allah, and that humility allows your worries to melt away as you surrender everything to Him. These private moments carry a purity that daytime distractions often steal. Before Fajr, when the world is silent and your thoughts are clearer, your heart becomes more receptive to guidance and peace. Even a brief moment spent turning to Allah at that time creates a deep spiritual impact, reminding you that His mercy is closest in the stillness of the early dawn. Reflecting on even a single verse of the Qur'an can transform your heart in ways you may not expect. Each verse carries layers of wisdom, comfort, and guidance that speak directly to your personal struggles and questions. When you slow down and truly ponder the meaning, the Qur'an shifts from being words you read to a message meant specifically for you. This reflection opens your heart to deeper understanding and brings clarity in moments of confusion. Even one verse, when absorbed thoughtfully, can redirect your mindset, strengthen your faith, and remind you that Allah's guidance is always present for those who seek it sincerely. Allah's promise that whoever comes to Him walking, He comes to them running, is a profound reminder of His immense mercy and eagerness to forgive. Every small step you take toward Allah, whether through prayer, remembrance, or seeking forgiveness, is noticed and valued. You are never too burdened by past mistakes to be welcomed back. This promise assures that Allah accelerates His support, protection, and guidance for those who show even a slight effort to return. It encourages hope and courage, reminding us that the journey toward Allah is always met with His generosity, and no sincere attempt is ever wasted or overlooked. You are never too far from Allah to begin again, no matter how lost or distant you feel. Distance is not a barrier when the intention to return is sincere. Every moment carries the opportunity to reconnect, and every step taken with humility and hope is meaningful. The heart that turns back, even after long periods of neglect, is welcomed with compassion and mercy. This understanding removes despair and instills confidence that Allah's guidance is always within reach. No matter your past, the present moment allows you to start anew, reinforcing that His door is always open for those who seek Him. Remember, no matter how far you feel, Allah's mercy is always closer than you think. Every sincere step you take brings you nearer to Him. May Allah guide your heart, forgive your mistakes, and fill your life with peace and light. If this reminder touched your heart, share it with others and subscribe to Graceful Deen for more spiritual guidance. Leave a comment below with "Oh Allah, guide my heart," and let's make this dua together.